Hello there folks, my name is Spoonks and I saw Fast 10 and it was really good. Now, initially I was a bit skeptical on this film with all the rumors spreading around about the production issues going on with this movie and the fact that the last film didn't really win me over. I didn't hate it, but I did think it was definitely a step down in quality for the franchise. Not that quality is high art or anything, but still one of the weaker films in this franchise. But then the trailers started coming out and more stuff about the movie got revealed, and I got a little bit more interested. It looked a lot better than the previous entry, and I was curious to see the movie. And I'm happy to report that while not one of the best films in the franchise, it is a major step in the right direction. I had a ton of fun with this movie. Easily the best thing about this movie is the action. It is fun, exciting, sometimes ridiculous, but it never gets to the point like in the last one where it feels like they're ripping this straight out of a Looney Tunes cartoon and you start to question, okay, what the hell is going on here? They're able to make it not believable, but exciting enough to where you can look past how any of this is possible. One of the best action scenes in my opinion was one that happens in Rome early on in the movie. I won't say how it goes down, but it was really fun, really well put together, exciting, thrilling, and a great way to start things off for the movie. The characters in here are also really likable and entertaining. The movie is not as focused on Dom as the last one, which is a good thing, as this doesn't feel like an ego project for Vin Diesel, but it also gives you more time to explore the characters and see them interact and be more engaged with the plot. Obviously, Ludacris and Tyrese are still the scene stealers here. They always provide a good laugh, but Jason Momoa was the real star of this movie. He knocked it out of the park. He was hamming it up, chewing up the scenery, having such a blast. He was hilarious. He had some of the funniest lines in the movie, but he can also be really threatening and menacing. He's a really imposing threat. Another character that really surprised me was John Cena. He has a much bigger role in the family in this movie than the last one, of course, and I really liked what they did with him. Without going to spoilers, basically he has to take care of Vin Diesel's son, and I thought their relationship was kind of the heart and the soul of the movie. They really were able to make me buy the family dynamic and want to believe, oh, this movie really is about family. And it also had some of the funniest moments as well and some of the coolest action. And lastly, as a setup to a second or third part of this big finale to the Fast and Furious franchise, I think they did a good job. The stakes are higher. It's a lot more grounded. It ties things back to a couple of the previous installments, and how they end the movie and set things up for these supposed other parts of this big finale does have me interested. And I wonder where it's gonna go and how this saga really concludes and where this is gonna go. Again, without giving anything away, just be prepared for some pretty big twists and some pretty significant moments during the climax. But unfortunately, folks, there are a couple of issues that I have with this movie that prevent it from me loving it so much. First off, the story here is a pretty big, convoluted mess. While I won't say it's horrible, because it did still manage to keep me invested in some way, shape, or form, I still cannot ignore the fact that there is just way too much stuff going on here. Again, I know this is the setup to the big finale, but they could have still, I think, at least trimmed up the fat a bit and maybe saved some of this other stuff for the eventual grand finale of this franchise, because there's so many subplots going on here that it can at times be very hard to follow, with some subplots overshadowing one another, unfortunately. And another issue is the characters. Not that they're unlikable, but there's just way too many of them. Some of them feel, again, they get overshadowed or get way too much screen time, and sometimes you just forget a couple characters are in the movie because you spend so much time away from them. When they come back, you go, oh yeah, you're also in this movie. Again, they're not hateable, and I liked a lot of them, but maybe again trimmed the fat a bit. But otherwise, I had a pretty solid time with Fast 10. It's definitely a major improvement over the last one. It brings the franchise right back on track with some fun action, likable characters, and a solid setup to what I hope to be a satisfying conclusion to the franchise. If you are a fan of this franchise, I'd say definitely go see it. It's pretty much another one of these movies, except a little bit bigger. But if you're not a fan and you're thinking maybe I should go, no, don't. If you didn't like the others, you're probably not going to like this one. Is this movie going to win any awards? No, but I do believe it did its job, and that is to be a dumb, stupid, fun, entertaining summer blockbuster. And as a dumb, stupid, fun, entertaining summer blockbuster, I was thoroughly entertained, and I recommend that anyone who wants to enjoy some stupid insanity involving cars to go for it. I definitely recommend it. And those are my thoughts on Fast 10. What did you all think of it? If you've seen it, did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment down below and let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on all the social media links at the end of the video. And until next time, everyone, stay sharp. And I feel